Third time's the charm.
Oh, you weren't supposed to tell them that we did it twice now and didn't
Why
work?
not?
But I don't know, because, we...
Hey guys, it's like pilot episodes for TV shows. How they'll have like a couple of different pilots with like different people before they actually get a show going.
I'm still going off the fact that I threatened mass genocide.
Derrick, you did not threaten mass genocide.
Does that mean that we're going to have to like start this off with 20 minutes of just like who these people are, and then the second episode can be good? Is that how it works?
Well, if you want to know a bit about my backstory, I grew up in northern Alaska. I was raised by a flock of wild salmon.
You already
And then he got eaten by bears. His parents got eaten by bears.
My parents didn't get eaten by bears.
The great thing about audio podcasts is that people can't see you. So right now these are just voices floating in the ether. So welcome to
my favorite of the Infinity Stones.
Thank you. Welcome to the very first inaugural podcast of
inaugural.
Good English there, buddy.
Of now joining. We don't really have a name for it yet.
We're calling it right now, just as like a placeholder, just now joining.
He's gonna call it the inaugural.
The inaugural.
The inaugural.
That's it. Just contest. It's gonna be the inaugural every single week. Welcome to the inaugural. But I am Larry Medavina, the guy that you see on screen anytime that we do Game Gush.
I am Adam Bailey, the guy you don't see on screen because I'm behind the camera every time we do Game Gush.
And I'm the guy who's Derrick Dixon that lives literally above them while they do Game Gush.
It's pretty much settles it right there.
I just live above these guys, and they let me have fun with them because I am a fun guy.
Yes.
Anyway,
you hit the
We're
nail
too
on the
lazy
head.
to go outside of our apartment.
Yeah,
that's our apartment complex.
Yeah,
like,
you're here because we had 3 mics and 2 people in the apartment, and you were the closest one. So
this is true.
But yeah, we don't have a name yet. I guess the inaugural works.
Leave your answers in the comments below for the
like, comment, subscribe, and it's over.
the end.
Congratulations, we made it to the end.
So on to the second inaugural.
On to the second inaugural.
Okay.
Welcome to the first inaugural, second inaugural, first edition.
What about E3, guys?
What about E3? What about the name? Are we sticking with the inaugural?
I think E3 is a good name for it because it's electronic entertainment expo. There we go. So
you made
E3.
it. Mm-hmm.
I did it.
You did it.
Way to reach there, buddy.
Yeah, that's basically why we're doing this, is because E3 is this week. And so usually I get in front of the camera and I go, "Oh my God, you see E3? There was a dog that played a skateboard." And I wanted to have like real video game talk. What?
Hang on.
Hey.
Let's all just take a moment to acknowledge what Larry just said. There's a dog playing a skateboard.
Yeah. Tony Hawk, man. Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Dude, okay. All right.
Okay.
Jesus
Real talk.
Fuck. Real talk.
If Tony Hawk Pro Skater, let's say that Ubisoft press conference. I don't know. No, it's Activision. Blizzard, whatever. I don't know.
It's Activision.
Oh, Activision. So let's say Activision has a press conference and you have just like, they're like, Tony Hawk, skateboarding for decades. You've been playing his games. Only the first 3 have been good. Now he's a dog. Would you not play that?
That sounds like a terrible pitch for a Rob Schneider movie. Rob Schneider was a legendary skateboarder. Now he's a dog. Rob Schneider is Skate Dog.
It's I don't skate.
Contact Game Gush LTD to get the rights to this movie. Hollywood producers.
I'd probably watch Skate Dogs.
I know I'm not affiliated with Game Gush in any legal capacity, but I right now reserve 50% of the profits.
Oh, you get all the Skate Dog? Oh, that's
50% of it.
That is hardly fair.
I came up with it, motherfucker.
Oh, that's fair.
Hey,
yeah.
No, people who come up with things don't get paid for what they do. Like, come on.
I do, bitch.
You work in this industry. You should know that.
Shh.
The industry of doing video game podcasts?
I'm doing creative work.
So E3.
So E3.
The Electronic Entertainment Expo is this week, and we definitely, that's why we're doing this podcast, the inaugural. Yeah. Because
so
E3.
Reactions? Okay, I'll start off by saying I only watched the Nintendo press conference with Larry, and then I saw a bunch of other things on Facebook, because I just, like, that's how I absorb my game media, is just like, oh, this thing happened. But I watched the Nintendo one, started off by not impressed.
You want to start with Nintendo?
You can start with Nintendo.
Equally not impressed.
I'm gonna go with completely unknown, because I didn't actually get a chance to watch any of the Nintendo press conference. I did all the Xbox stuff on Xbox Live, so I'll All I know is that they announced a new Metroid game, which is not a Metroid game.
Metroid.
Whatever. I've been drinking.
Metroid Prime Federation Force.
So
is that really what it's called?
Has nothing to do with
That
Samus.
is what it is called.
It has nothing to do with Samus.
It looks so bad.
So
Does it?
Yes.
Metroid-
I mean, I don't know how like the gameplay is going to be. Like the graphics look worse than the DS Metroid Prime Hunters.
Really?
It has a style, and I feel like this is. I'm going to say this a lot about Nintendo. This press conference is here's a game. It has a style. I don't like that style. The Metroid Prime Federation Force / Metroid Prime Pinball Soccer with Guns.
What?
Yes, it is a dual game. The one is like a 4-player co-op shooter. The other half of it is a 3-on-3 soccer game with guns.
That one looks like it might be okay. I'll give him that.
This is still the same like attempt at a franchise, right? Metroid? Or am I completely off my rocker?
Attempt at a franchise with Metroid?
Like, is that what we're talking about right now? Or did I just completely miss something over the past, like, 5
Metroid
seconds?
Prime Laser Ball or something like that.
Yeah, Metroid Prime.
Oh, so they're making 2 different games in the same...
In the same game.
Yeah, it's 2 in 1.
it's in the same-
Because neither
okay.
of them are worth their salt. So you can't really, like, have both.
Well, it's also one of those things, like, maybe it's really in early development or they don't care because, like, here's a trailer and they moved on from it. One thing I will give Nintendo props for, though, is their opening, like the kind of like they're like narrative with like the puppets. I really enjoyed, and like the random like non sequiturs of just like Miyamoto sitting in his office doing nothing.
And I like that stuff too. And I mean, that's what I really like about. Even though I miss Nintendo doing actual press conferences with like crowds, I really have liked them doing the Nintendo Directs because like last year they did all the stuff with Robot Chicken, and I was a little worried that they were going to actually go back to that again and just like do more Robot Chicken. And this time they were like, let's have Muppets, literally Muppets. Like the Muppet company made the puppets.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
That's why they look so similar, because like it actually was them.
This sounds like the most amazing acid trip ever.
So basically, yeah, it starts off, I'll set the scene for you. It starts off with, it's like the kind of heads of Nintendo that would usually come out and talk about stuff are puppets. And then they get together and they go room by room to get more puppets. And then they all start like pimp walking down the street. And then they turn into Star Fox characters.
What? Excuse me.
That's pretty much exactly what happened.
Excuse me for a second while I just reset my entire fucking brain. What?
I mean,
Because
exactly.
Miyamoto turns into Peppy,
Yeah, and Reggie turns into Falco.
and then
And Iwata turns into
my
Fox.
chair.
yes,
And nobody turns into Slippy because nobody wants to be Slippy.
Yeah. Jesus, that sounds mind-boggling. Jesus.
Yeah, that's why you should watch the Nintendo press conference for that kind of stuff and not the games that they showed this year.
So what else did they announce for Nintendo this year?
So
aside from
you want
the-
new stuff or old stuff? Because that's the old.
I want anything. I don't have a Nintendo system in my home, so I don't really pay attention to Nintendo that much.
So the big thing with Nintendo this year is they were like, hey, we want to do an E3 that is focused on what is coming out like throughout this year and then early 2016. The problem is that most of that stuff they showed off at E3 last year.
Oh, so they're showing off stuff that I still don't know about.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, they started the press conference with Star Fox. Star Fox was new. This is Star Fox Zero, which is a reimagining of Star Fox.
yeah.
And they're-
It's not a sequel. It's not a prequel. It's not a remake. It's just kind of there.
it's Star Fox 64, but not.
Exactly. It looks so much like
basically-
Star Fox 64.
So basically, it's like what they did with RoboCop, but probably, hopefully, better.
Well, that's the popular thing to do these days. Like, well, we don't want to lose our old audience, but we want to have a new one as well. And so we're not alienating you by saying it's a remake, but we're not like ostracizing you by saying that it's like a sequel. You see what they're doing there?
I get that. That's very interesting. So I did play Star Fox 64 when I was like 4. What else is going on with that? Is it the same sort of like galactic conquest type thing for all of you who have played Battlefront before when you were kids, where you like have to like travel across the galaxy and do different stuff like that, or is it more like the GameCube one where it's like land missions and things like that?
they haven't like totally said necessarily. There definitely is. They said it's more linear. There's the word I'm looking for.
Okay.
They've said, yeah, the game is going to be more linear. So we're like Star Fox 64. You had like more branching paths. They're like, yeah, that's not necessarily going to be how the game is.
Silly. That's like one of the things that's really great about Star Fox 64 is the fact that you can like choose your own adventure.
But yeah, actually, I think I probably would miss that too because we haven't had that kind of Star Fox since Star Fox 64. There's also like the interesting fact of like the transformation one, which I don't know how to feel about like the robot chicken transformation thing because it looks like they designed it like a bird, but it definitely just looks like a chicken running around. It's a laser chicken.
A laser
So
chicken?
from the people that brought you Tony Hawk's Skate Dog,
Laser chicken.
laser chicken. Yeah, that's. I don't know how to feel about it. I like the idea that they're trying to change it up so that it's not just R-wing combat the entire time. But like they've done that. They've done tanks, they've done submarines. And so the whole idea is that I guess they just want you to be able to like choose what you're using.
I do like that. That is kind of cool.
So, and that was like one of the things that I was reading was that like when you do that very first mission in like Corneria, that you don't have access to those transformations yet. And so there's like things that you can find, or the thing may play differently if like rather than flying through that opening area, you're like you hit the ground in the little chicken.
That's cool. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm a bit more on board with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just imagining just like there's just like metallic chicken running through a jungle right now, shooting lasers out of its mouth.
That's what it looks like.
That's pretty much that's pretty much exactly what it is.
Yeah,
Let's also talk about the controls about that because I'm afraid of the gyro controls, like the cockpit view. I'm a little nervous. Like there's so much about this. Like I feel like Nintendo does things that like sound awesome on paper, but like my experience with these things has not been good.
Like the Wii.
Wii
motion controls, like they were.
Once they got Wii Motion, once they got Wii Motion Plus, guys, hey,
Wii Motion Plus is solid.
Wii Tennis is my jam.
Sorry,
Hey,
that's copyrighted.
I was gonna say you can't
Anyway,
do that.
gyro
on our
controls.
show. Gyro.
So this is just a remake of Star Fox 64.
It is not a remake of Star Fox 64. It is a reimagining.
It's a remake of Star Fox 64. I'm looking at the
Iwata.
pictures.
Iwata's his name, right?
Iwata, yes, Toru Iwata.
Iwata
Yes.
is going to come to you and kill you in your sleep.
I'd like to see him try.
He'll do it.
He had a really heartfelt like section about how like Star Fox was based on his childhood. With,
That
like,
was
this,
Miyamoto.
That was Miyamoto.
That was Miyamoto.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm.
That's everything in Miyamoto's game career is based off of his childhood.
It's like Miyazaki.
Just everything's just
except
like
video games.
Okay,
I
liked Miyamoto's like little section there. I really did.
Oh, that was great. Yeah, all that stuff where he's like, oh, like temples and going under arcs and stuff. And
Well,
that's
I
why.
also had like the Fox Guardian statue, and I thought it was like, oh, that's cool. Like it's like based on that.
Yeah, and then he like paints the thing and like puts a little fox in the shrine. Like, I really like that Nintendo does that kind of stuff because it makes every game feel more personal.
Right.
That's like I could watch stuff on Yoshi's Woolly World again because like they took a different spin on it. Although I like the one they did last year better, where it was like the guys that were just like, oh yeah, I don't remember. It was cool though. And this girl was just like, Yoshis are cool. I made a yarn Yoshi. Then they turned it into an amiibo.
And that's where all the sweatshops where people are laboring away for no money spinning Yoshi yarn.
They took my joy and turned it into capitalist money machine.
I'm so happy about it.
That's awesome. Good for her. She probably saw none of that money.
But she's in a video.
Yeah, she got a
15
video at
minutes of
E3.
fame.
That was
And that's what matters.
that's
man.
pretty much the trade-off right there. It was
Yarn
just like,
Lady. She'll forever be remembered as Yarn Lady. To Yarn Lady.
To Yarn Lady.
I'll drink to that.
We're all drinking, by the way.
Clink.
Clink.
We're all of legal age, by the way.
Thank you, Derrick.
What? Sometimes people wonder about these things. Like I sometimes sound like a young supple choir boy.
All right. So,
Anyway, moving on then. Let's get on to the.
Yeah, so they showed off a new Zelda game.
Oh, I was about to ask. Did they show off one of those?
Yes.
Big surprise.
It is a 3-player co-op Zelda game.
So they're
which-
going with the co-op. They're going with the co-op route this year, aren't they?
yeah.
It is a 3DS 3-player co-op Zelda game.
Oh.
Because apparently the purple link from Four Swords doesn't matter.
Yeah. Right. Am I?
And Link has pom-poms.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah. That's like at the end of the
I
level.
really-
yeah.
I really
Whatever
should've-
Link like does the best, the other Links like do like a little cheerleader dance for him.
I really should have watched the Nintendo press conference, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Shit.
Only for the Muppets.
Only for the Muppets and the Link cheerleaders.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it wasn't a Link. I seriously thought like the red and like the blue one were like ladies for a little bit.
There's a style there that makes them look like, yeah, I totally agree with you. That I just like, it took me a minute.
I also think it's a really interesting thing. Like, why is it 3? Because stacking 4 links would be too high for their gameplay, and so it's 3. Like that, I just feel like that's a very interesting limiter. To place for something like that.
You know, that actually kind of makes sense for me because Link or Legend of Zelda has always been a game of 3s, and because it's got the
that's actually
it's always been a game of 3s. There's the three Temple Stones, the 3 points of the Triforce. Link, Zelda, Ganondorf, all those things. So that is actually one of the few things that does make sense.
And they only ever made 3 games.
This is true.
I can't tell you which ones. Legend of Zelda, hey, it's the first one, and this is the 3rd one they're making. There's no more Zelda.
You realize that you are full of shit, right?
Oh yeah, totally.
Okay,
I thought there was
good.
like some sort of like backstory. It's like some of these games are actually the same game. They're just like redoing it. Actually, every game since Link to the Past has been the same, right?
So yeah, there's basically 3 types. There is Link to the Past. There is Zelda 2, which is kind of on its own, and then there's 3D Zelda. So yeah, 3. I did it.
Well, the first Zelda's kind of very distinct too.
I guess there's 4, but let's just say it's 3 for the sake of argument. Right?
Right.
All right. Yes, there's only 3 Zeldas. So
You've lost me entirely.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so what's the premises behind this new Legend of Zelda game? Do we know anything
3
about that?
links. That's it. Co-op. Hey.
That's it. That's all
And
we
that's
know?
like
Oh,
for
they're
me-
like 3 competing heroes, and they're all the same or something.
Yeah, well, they're
they
like
don't get
co-op
like
heroes.
split. They don't get like split. They're just like the same person.
They're just like it's something.
and there's
with,
like confusion, and they're like, "I'm the hero. No, I'm the hero. No, I'm the hero." And so they cheer for each other when they win.
I don't know. It's real
Wow,
weird.
that sounds like a terrible Nickelodeon show.
Or like a really awesome Nickelodeon show. There was a show about 3 people that traveled together. It was called
that's called Avatar.
Yeah.
but that's a
And
but
Pokemon.
not all 3 of them are the hero in that show. One of them's clearly the hero, and the other 2 are clearly supporting characters. Anyway,
But they're not being controlled by like egotistical people. They
Yeah.
want to like feel like the hero.
yeah.
I guess that mainly I just don't like my Zelda multiplayer. There's like I played 4 Swords Adventures when I was younger, and it's all right.
I really
But,
like
like-
4 Swords Adventure.
But like
I
it's
didn't play
just
that.
it's all right. Like I could be like Ocarina, amazing. Twilight Princess, amazing.
Do you know a secret about me?
Yeah.
Never finished Twilight Princess.
Oh, that's okay.
Never finished it. I got like maybe 10% of the way through, and then I just put it down for some reason, and I just never picked it back up.
Are you ashamed? Is this like something you need to atone for at some point? Because you kind of sound like remorseful.
Nah, I'm good. I'm alright. It had something to do with the fact that I just didn't like the way that the Wii controlled, and I still really don't like.
Oh, you should have got it in a GameCube. That's like the definitive version because Link is left-handed and you're playing with an actual controller.
Did Twilight Princess come out on GameCube?
It did. It came out.
Yeah, it came out at the same time on both in GameCube and
It came
Wii.
out like 3 weeks later, I think. Twilight Princess came out like 3 weeks later, so it didn't like the Wii version came out first, but that's only because it could launch with the Wii.
Gotcha.
So yeah,
Yeah, I played it on the GameCube. I loved it.
Oh, that might explain it.
I'm super jealous that you played it on the game
Because it was weird, because I was like, wait, Link's gonna be right-handed and everyone else is gonna be left-handed because mirrored? No! Plus, I also didn't have a Wii at that point, so I had to like play it on GameCube. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I mean, I would played it on the Wii, and I played about half of it, and then put it down for a year, and then I came back and finished it.
Yeah, actually, I think I put it down for a few months too after I got to like past like the wolf stuff. Because it drags a little bit towards the end before you're like out of wolf mode. Mm-hmm. Still like that.
I don't remember. It's been
Anyway.
a long time. Oh, but I mean, there was a second Zelda that showed at the conference.
There's a second one?
There was a second Zelda.
Wow.
There was Hyrule Warriors Legends.
Right. Yes.
The
Oh.
3DS remake of Hyrule Warriors, which is Zelda mixed with Dynasty Warriors. And
So basically, they remade a game that's not even a year old.
yes, but for portable. So
Yeah.
So they basically ported it to a portable.
Essentially, yes.
and they added new characters.
which are also going to be on the Wii U.
Okay.
But that's okay because Hyrule Warriors Legends has representation from the best Zelda game, being the Wind Waker.
Really?
Yes. So they've shown off at least that there's going to be 2 new playable characters. One being Tetra, which is awesome. And she like runs around with guns and stuff. And then King of Hyrule from Wind Waker.
That's awesome.
Turn into a boat. Just slams down on enemies. It's really great.
It's like King of Red Lions uses surf and fucking crushes them. It's amazing.
It's amazing.
So basically, you're just fighting as a boat.
Half boat, half man.
Yes.
Half
All
boat, half man.
king.
All
king.
amazing. Oh god, it's so good.
Wow, that
so
sounds-
I will buy Hyrule Warriors. I will put it like in the thing to transfer the characters over to the Wii U, and I'll throw it away. Like I won't, but I really want King of Red Lions in HD. It's gonna be so good.
I actually feel like the game would be good when having a portable. Just like I'm at the airport and I just want to do is like burn some time.
And that's
the
thing.
I'm gonna play
Like,
on my 3DS. I think it'd be great.
That adventure mode can go on forever, and all those things are like really short and bite sized.
Yeah.
So it fits so well on a handheld, and I think it'll be good. I think it'll be good there.
Yeah.
But of course, it got leaked. So I mean, like
How did
Nintendo's
I
conference.
miss all of this stuff? Seriously.
So yeah, that's because the game isn't actually made by Nintendo. It's made by Koei Tecmo, which are the people that make Dynasty Warriors. And so the Koei Tecmo YouTube page on like Thursday or Friday before E3 uploaded the trailer for Hyrule Warriors Legends and put it on public accidentally
So it's not
for
really,
a very short amount of time, but
long
it was enough. Long enough.
Long enough for someone to just be like, oh, hey, download.
Yeah.
Well,
And so like that
It
would've
only
been
has to be up for a few seconds to somebody like nab it and then put it everywhere.
Oh yeah.
you know, there are only like 7 billion of us on the planet. What are the odds that one of us would get it?
I mean, like a lot of those people probably aren't on the internet though. So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, kids in
there are
that-
places that like don't you remember the quote from Social Network? They don't have roads, but they have Facebook.
No. I don't remember that.
Well, you'll find it. You know, use it as B-roll.
I won't.
You know what they say? Friends can't buy happiness, but money can.
I remember that there was some rowing, and I remember that Zuckerberg was there, played by Michael Eisenman.
Jesse Eisenberg?
That's the one.
Way to go there, champ. Way to go. Anyway, moving out of Nintendo onto something that I actually know anything about. How many of you guys watched any of the stuff for the Xbox?
I watched all that one.
I didn't.
Yeah?
But
Yeah.
I know stuff, but I'll let you guys take the reins and I'll react.
Okay.
Yeah.
What were you most excited about?
What was I? That's a good question. I think honestly the thing I'm most excited about is the Rare collection.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. I know about that. That is
That does
Yes.
that does
Man.
make me pretty happy.
Man, that was so good. Just
Yeah.
like just that reveal where it's like I'm like, oh my god, it's a new Banjo. No, it's not
Like,
a new Banjo.
No,
Is it a new Battletoads? It's not a new Battletoads. But I mean, it's still
it's
pretty.
all of them.
It's still pretty amazing. It's not new, but I mean, like 30
Who
games
cares?
for
We live in-
$30.
it's the nostalgia pack.
We
It's
live-
just like, man, I have a hankering to play like Banjo-Kazooie or Banjo-Tooie right now.
God,
Boom,
and-
done.
Yeah, no, we live in a society where we just, you know, people make bank off of remakes. Like, look at what 343 is basically doing for income right now. They're just basically like, it's like, oh, hey, we've already got this really great stuff. Let's go ahead and put it into one thing and then mess it up on the way out the door.
And they'll still buy it.
Yeah, I did still buy it.
I did still buy it.
Yeah, I did too.
But I mean, like, and
I
you know,
don't
of
own an
course,
Xbox One, so I didn't.
this isn't like remakes, but like literally though, 30 games for $30. That's for their 30th anniversary. It's great marketing.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, like, I've never played Perfect Dark. I've never actually played the original Battletoads. I have not played Jet Force Gemini. Like, I'm definitely gonna pick this up because there's gonna be so many people. Like, I would pick this up because it has Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie. And like,
Wait, does it have Banjo-Tooie for
It has
sure?
Banjo-Kazooie.
I never finished Banjo-Tooie. I really want to. Actually, I never finished Banjo-Kazooie either.
Really?
I liked it. I just like, it was like, I couldn't buy games. I only rented them and like I never could finish it because I was like young and stupid.
I'm really personally excited for Conquer Bad Fur Day.
That's so. The question is though, are they going to put in Bad Fur Day or are they going to put in Live and Reloaded?
Bad Fur Day.
They better,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, Bad Fur Day.
because that's
the one
the good version. You know, the Live and Reloaded, Live and Reloaded looks better, but that's about it.
Well, like Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts is going to be in there too, right?
Yes.
That's what I'm most excited for.
I never played.
I'm kidding, everybody. Just by the way.
But I mean, like, I actually am
played
really
that one.
surprised that it has like all the stuff from the Xbox 360. It has Nuts and Bolts. It has Cameo Elements of Power, which is actually a really cool game, and it has like Viva Pinata.
Oh.
And like
it does have Viva Pinata.
and it has Perfect Dark Zero. Everybody's favorite. The game's so awful, so bad.
But you only pay like $1 for it.
Or you don't pay for it. You're like, I'm putting that $2 into Banjo-Kazooie, and then everything that's just free.
So that's the other great thing about like the combo pack. It's like it's a choose your own adventure of finance.
Yeah. You could. I mean, that's the thing is people are gonna buy it, being like, I want to play these 3 games, and like I would gladly pay $30 for those 3 games, but I'm getting 30 games. Like,
I'd gladly pay $30 for Banjo-Kazooie. Yeah,
Isn't it like your favorite game of all time, Larry?
Banjo-Kazooie is my favorite game of all time.
really.
Yes,
I learned something new about Larry
it is
today.
primo perfect. It's better than Banjo-Tooie, but Banjo-Tooie is really great too.
I would
Banjo-Kazooie is just like beautiful, perfect made. Like, oh, that's how you do a platformer.
I would have said Mass Effect 2 would be my favorite game of all time.
It's a good choice.
I have no idea what my favorite game is. Mass Effect 2.
Mass
Mass
Effect
Effect Trilogy is right up there for me.
Mass Effect 2, I think, is just the most goddamn perfect thing ever made. Your argument is invalid with respect.
Yeah, I mean, like it's my favorite game. It doesn't mean it's the best game.
Skyrim might be my favorite, just because like the open world epic RPG-ness is just like that's right up my alley. I also really like Tales of Symphonia. I feel is sort of an underrated game. Like that's kind of like that was a game I played the shit out of.
Speaking of open world games, did you guys watch the trailers for the new Ghost Recon game?
Nope.
No, Ghost Recon Wildlands.
I have not. Didn't know it was a thing.
Oh my gosh, you guys haven't seen any of it?
No.
Oh my gosh, it's basically if you made Ghost Recon, mixed it with Skyrim, and then just added drug cartels. And like the trailer itself is just like really cool because it does this. It basically, the way that it works is that you pick a mission and then you pick a way that you try to go through this mission, whether if you want to go through full assault, stealth, or sabotage. And so basically the sabotage portion is just you would steal like the drugs from the cartel guy, and then the heads of the cartel go and kill them. Or the stealth mission is obviously stealth, and assault is full on assault, but it's just like completely open world, and it's so pretty and so cool looking. It looks just absolutely mind-boggling, and I don't know if you guys are any big fans of the Ghost Recon franchise. I personally am. I love Ghost Recon. I'm gonna take by your blank reactions that you're just not fans.
I've never played.
I've never really played. Is that like a Tom Clancy thing too? Okay, that makes sense. I haven't played it.
Yeah, it's a Tom Clancy game.
Tom Clancy's on fire this year for a dead guy.
Yeah, for a dead bloke, he is. They cremated him.
Yeah, because there's Ghost Recon, there's The Division, and Rainbow Six.
Oh God, The Division! I'm so excited about The Division.
So sad or so excited?
Excited.
Okay.
I'm so excited that I just can't hide it. Because it's post-apocalyptic and all that hokey bullshit.
Speaking of post-apocalyptic, Fallout 4.
Fallout 4.
Do you want to know another secret about me?
What?
Don't like Fallout.
Oh.
Another secret. I actually have never played Fallout 3, but it's Bethesda in open world, so I'm gonna I think I should like it. I don't know.
You see, the thing about it was when I played New Vegas, I was thinking it was gonna feel a lot like Oblivion and Skyrim and Morrowind. It just doesn't. And the targeting system that they had just always upsetted me. That, what was it called?
VATS?
Yeah, the VATS targeting system.
Oh, I love VATS. So good.
I always hated VATS. Because
describe VATS to me. Actually, both of you can describe it, separately. Derrick, go first. Describe VATS to me in 6 words.
Auto-targeting body part system.
Okay, Larry.
Pause the game. Shoot. Heads explode.
Okay, I like Larry's. Go ahead, but Derrick, that means you get to defend yourself first.
Well, basically, the thing is, when I played Bethesda games, I was always an archer, and I really enjoyed having to shoot people as they're running at you. But with VATS, you have to you pause, and it just takes all the fun out of it. It's it's the same reason that I really didn't like Red Dead Redemption is that when you have an auto targeting system where it takes all the fun out of having to aim, it's like, people who admire snipers and, people who are really good snipers in video games, you're like, man, that guy's a really good sniper. It takes all the fun out of it because you don't really have to work at it anymore. It's just kind of like, oh, hang on, let me just pause the game. Make sure I'm aiming really good. Am I there? Am I there? Okay, I think I got it. I'm going to still keep the game paused. Boom. Okay, I got it. It takes all the excitement and the thrill and the fun out of it, and you don't have to conserve your ammo as much because you're going to hit every shot, which is
okay. I can actually get behind that because I didn't like Red Dead Redemption as much, and I didn't finish the game because of the combat system.
Yeah, no, I hated Red Dead Redemption so much.
But Larry,
Hated
rebuttal.
Red Dead Redemption.
All right,
VATS?
yeah, my rebuttal. So VATS, Fallout really isn't a shooter. Fallout is an RPG. And so for me, like the ability to the combat being something that is, I guess, made easier by VATS is not a problem because it's not what the game's about. The game is about going through and doing the story, and what I like about VATS is that it isn't just pause the game and you make all your shots. You're going to be given a finite amount of resource and it recharges, so you can't just constantly go into VATS. And
bullet time.
Yeah, it's sort of like a bullet time-ish sort of thing. But it is an auto-targeting system. But what's cool about it is that it lets you target by body part. And so, depending on what you want to do, you can try to target a guy's hand and knock his weapon out of his hand.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes. Or you can target the head and hope that, like I said, just explosion of brain matter. It's your choice. It's your style. And that's what I like is that there's sort of the, going by body part lets you sort of think about how you're going to go about this.
Okay.
Because if you have multiple enemies, you may decide to target the feet to try to cripple the enemy so that they can't get at you faster while you're running away, shooting, waiting for VATS to recharge.
Okay.
The thing that Larry is neglecting to mention though, unless if you're aiming for center of mass, it's done on percentages. So feet are 5%, head is 10%, hands are 5%, everything else is 90%. It's
percentage it will hit.
Percentage that it'll hit. Yeah.
Okay.
There's a percentage that you must, and that's the thing. That's the only thing that I can respect about VATS is that there is that uncertainty on whether or not if you'll hit it, but at the same time, if you hit someone center mass, it doesn't do shit. But if you can manage to hit them in the hand, which was a cool feature that you could shoot their weapons out of their hand, that was really cool. That was the one thing that I really liked about VATS. It was the one thing I liked about Fallout in general. But it's such a low percentage that it's just kind of I would rather have the ability to shoot that myself because I know I won't miss. I don't want to trust a computer to do that.
Well, and if you do miss, it's that was your fault.
Yeah,
not the computer's fault.
I hate games that same. This applies to board games as well. I hate games that rely on luck or percentages. I can't stand them. If I can't directly control what I'm doing, it's not fun for me because it's outside of my control, and that shouldn't be. If you're controlling a weapon or a device or something, that should be completely within your control unless if that device is defective, and that's what I felt like VATS was to me.
So Derrick, not much of a gambler, also would not like Mario Party, at least the new Mario Party.
It's funny. I'm actually a pretty good gambler because I can count cards, so I can control that in my mind. But that's a different conversation.
I would like to make a rebuttal, not about VATS. John Marston is a sharpshooter. That man was kaboom, kabam, kabam. It's thematic that he can pause time and just mow people down.
Have you ever witnessed a real sharpshooter?
I've witnessed John Marston. Also, can we go ahead and spoil a game that's 6 or 7 years old at this point?
He's never finished it, so it's up to him.
What game?
What, Red Dead Redemption?
Yeah. Go for it.
Okay.
So I did really like the ending.
Yes. So at the very end of Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, that's right, John Marston, because he's looking for where's Bill Williamson?
Where's Bill Williamson? Well, he finds Bill Williamson. He's dealt with all of that. It's sort of it's one of those sort of denouement. Everything's over. He's kind of going back to his normal life. He gets everything he wants. He's got his wife. He's got his kids. He's found Bill Williamson. He's dealt with Bill Williamson. He's got a farm. What's that?
Is this where he meets the devil?
What's that?
One kid.
He's got a wife. He's got a kid.
You said kids.
Did I?
Yeah.
Well, he got a goat.
Idiot.
Maybe he had a child and a goat. Kids.
Moving on.
Man.
Moving on. His farmhouse is raided, and there's at one point it's like in a barn. You're like being gunned down, like pinned down by all these dudes, and you have the moment where you like open up the farmhouse doors, and it goes into slow motion mode, and there are like 8 or 9 people just like surrounding the door with their guns pointed right at you, and so you're like, I gotta hit all these targets right now, and there's no way that you can even line up all the shots. The mode turns off, they gun you down.
Oh, crap.
John Marston is killed.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes. And it's using the mechanic of the game to like heighten the of the game.
The
Like,
tension.
Yeah, the tension. There we go.
Doesn't his family die, too?
No.
No,
Only
you-
John Marsden is killed.
Yeah,
His
John's
wife and his
killed.
son. His wife and his son is killed. Like, after the game ends, you actually play as John Marsden's son.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
his
and you
name's
go and
James,
avenge your
right?
dad. Jack, maybe?
Jack, that's right.
Yeah, and you
Oh,
go and
that's
avenge
really
your
cool.
dad.
That is really cool.
Yeah, like I said, I really like the ending of...
I heard the
Red Dead
story is
Redemption.
really good. I just couldn't get in. I didn't get in the story soon enough. And
I
I couldn't get
couldn't
past the gameplay.
Like, that was the thing for me. Like, I can't remember the story at all. I just remember, like, playing through the game and just being like, all right, people say this game's really good. I'm just going to get all the way through it and finish it. And then I was just, like, running from mission to mission, just trying to get it done. And it was just such a drag for me because it was so fucking easy and so fucking stupid.
You see, I thought that his family died, though, because there's a scene where he meets the devil or something, and he shoots the devil in the back, and it doesn't kill him, and, like, those 3 bullets kill somebody else.
I don't remember.
I don't think that happened.
Well, there's a scene where he shoots the devil, like a finely dressed man, and he doesn't die, and I'm pretty sure he's a devil. Like that. Like this is when I was like,
No, that might have
friend
been
in
one
college.
That might have been one of the feds. The guys that gun him down at the end of the movie are feds, by the way.
No, I'm saying like there's like this like really really nicely dressed
again.
man who just kind of like appears and like says stuff to him, and he's just like, come back here, and he shoots him, and the guy just like keeps walking.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. I haven't played that game.
Well, you didn't play it all the way, all the way through, right?
No, I played it all the way to the end.
Okay.
Yeah, I played it all the way to the end. I finished that shit. And the thing about the ending is like you're surrounded. It's like a dozen people, and you only have a 6-shooter. And so the most you can get is only 6 people. And I remember I went back and I tried to get 6 headshots in a row, and I didn't stop playing the game until I got 6 headshots. But you get shot down at the end, and it's a very great ending. Anyway, but speaking of,
Looking forward to the sequel.
if
Is
there
it
Where
is
you
gonna
play
happen?
as John Marston. No, there's no. I am looking forward to like another Red Dead game eventually, if they ever make one. But like,
it'll come out in
there's-
5 years.
eventually.
It'll come out in like 5 or 6 years.
Eventually.
So aside from all the stuff that we just completely diverged from, in regards to the Xbox press conference, way to go there, us. Did anybody check out Sea of Thieves or The Lone Dark Knight? I think that's what it's called.
So Sea of Thieves was like the unfortunate upset moment I had after seeing the Rare Collection. Because I just don't know if I'm interested in like a stylized MMO Assassin's Creed 4.
Wait, MMO Assassin's
it's-
Creed 4? What?
Well, not multiplayer,
It's
but
not. Don't call it Assassin's Creed 4, because the only thing that Assassin's Creed 4 and this game have in common is that there are pirates. That's the only thing. Don't think of it as an Assassin's
I don't know.
Creed.
That
'cause
ship
it's-
stuff looked pretty familiar.
I mean, yeah, it's a pirate game. It's got pirates and stuff, but
Water, lots of it.
yeah, it's
a pirate
game. You dipshit. It's a pirate game. There were walking skeletons. There aren't any walking skeletons in a.
By far the most ambitious game we've ever created. Okay.
What game are you pulling up?
Is this for?
What are you
Sea
guys
of
talking
Thieves?
about? Yes.
Oh yeah, Sea of Thieves. I'm gonna hold judgment. I'll tell you why. Because we watched a CG trailer. Like we didn't get to see
true.
gameplay,
It's true.
and that was sort of like the theme of Microsoft's press conference. Was like, you want to see a CG trailer? That's awesome. Here you go. And that was like what really. It was hard for me to get really excited about a lot of Microsoft stuff because it was like, let's just kind of go down the rundown. Recore, that game.
Oh, that game looks.
That game looks awesome, but it's
It
an
only had a
awesome
CG
CG
trailer.
trailer. How does it play? I am very interested,
Yeah, Recore looks really cool.
and I will hold off.
Is this
until-
actually an Assassin's Creed game?
no?
No,
It's
Larry, you fucking twat. It's not an Assassin's Creed
Oh,
game.
that's why I was like, this doesn't look like Assassin's Creed. This looks like a pretty cool like pirate game.
Yeah, no, it is a pirate MMO. It has nothing to do with Assassin's Creed 4.
MMO is immediately where I'm like, I don't want to do this. I want to pirate out on my own.
A pirate MMO actually sounds pretty cool because that actually sounds like
that sounds fucking awesome.
That sounds like what an MMO should be. It's like open seas, you and your buddies on a ship, killing other buddies on their ships.
Yeah, no, that sounds so cool.
The one thing I did like though is that like if one of like if you have a ship and you have like six, whatever 5-6 people and one of them is me, you can just like make them walk the plank.
Yeah, no, we can just kick your ass off. Like I can.
Oh man, we need to play this game right now.
Right?
Just to do that.
Are you gonna kick me off the
Adam,
podcast?
yes, Adam, you and I are on the same boat here. Literally, like this looks like it would be so much fun.
I don't think I'll ever play it because I don't have the time. But like, okay, we'll see. Maybe we'll have like Game Gush now joining whatever this podcast is called, like
Inaugural.
Hey,
have I told you the new name? The Gushcast. Hey everyone, welcome to the Gushcast.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Says the person like
says me.
says you.
Probably the most disgusting person at this table. Cheers, ladies.
CG trailers.
CG trailers. Did you see the trailer for Recor, Adam?
Segways.
What?
Okay.
Did you see the trailer for Recor?
Yes.
Recor
Yes.
looks
Really
cool.
good CG trailer. I'm not gonna lie. Like her puppy robot died, and she's like, "Boom! Now it's back at this big robot. So cool."
Yeah, I know.
You know what's cool? All you need to do is say Keiji Inafune and the makers of Metroid Prime.
Exactly. Done.
Done.
That's what got me too.
Immediately. Yes, you got me. I'm in.
Well, but I feel like the trailer is revealing some of the mechanics where it's just like, it's called Recore. What do you think is going to happen? Like, she take the core out and she replaced it in another robot. So it's just kind of like you have these cores, things get destroyed, put them
Dog
in.
bombs. Dog goes in, kaboom, kabam, kills the guys,
And then he turns into
core.
a bigger robot.
Yeah, maybe it's like Katamari, but with dogs that explode.
Exploding dogs.
I want to put emphasis on these are robot dogs, not real dogs.
Hey, in the future, that line is blurred.
I want to.
Yeah, welcome to the singularity, Derrick.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
I want to put emphasis that these are robot dogs, not real dogs.
Well,
Like,
it's a
blown up.
video game. It's all code. They're not even robots. They're just nothing.
Oh, boom! Oh! Schooled, Derrick. You just got schooled.
Yeah. Welcome to first grade. You want a snack stick and nap time?
You want a cookie there?
Yeah,
You want a
I
little
do.
cookie?
But let's run down it. Recore CG trailer. Fallout 4 was great. Garden Warfare 2 super hyped CG trailer.
Haven't seen it. Haven't seen the CG trailer. I
CG
do
trailer.
really like Garden Warfare.
Garden Warfare is amazing. Garden Warfare is a
Garden
great
Warfare.
I never played it.
game.
Would this be a bad time to tell you that we had to play as your character for a little bit when Ben was here?
Did you ruin my KD ratio?
No, because Ben's better than you.
Oh,
So he improved it.
But we did spend some of your
man.
cards. We did spend some of your cards until we realized we could flip like our characters around because like it used some of mine too.
oh okay.
But we were able to like flip it so like he like used just like mostly mine.
Okay.
But we bought new ones because you make ridiculous bank in that like 2-player like wave mode. You make
Yes.
so much money.
Yes, Garden Warfare 2, so
me.
excited. Gonna go ahead and cut that out?
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
you're
that
not.
takes effort.
Yeah, that takes fucking effort. Like talking about genocide.
Derrick, stop that.
When this gets up on iTunes, explicit tag.
Yep.
Yes.
Well, we're already saying like fucking shit and piss and stuff. So
Fuck it up, lay a goose, see what comes out.
But, I mean, that's safe for the kids. Genocide, I don't know, man.
Hey kids, babies
Derrick,
die.
No. Stop.
Stop it.
No.
What? Do you think our core audience is gonna be children's?
Dark Souls 3.
Not excited at all.
I don't play Dark Souls. People like it. I think it's a good pull because with From Software, they've done Demon Souls PS3 exclusive, Bloodborne PS4 exclusive. I think it's good for them to be like, look, we do care about Xbox. Have a trailer. CG trailer though. CG trailer.
Yeah, we care about you guys.
Division. CG trailer. Rainbow Six. CG trailer.
No, that wasn't a CG trailer. That was taken from in-game footage.
In-game engine.
Hey, it still counts.
Gigantic. That free-to-play thing that I don't care about. That just looks like another Team Fortress 2 ripoff.
Yeah, that didn't really.
CG trailer. Fable Legends was a CG trailer too, wasn't it? No.
Well, it had CG in it, but there was stuff taken from gameplay.
So
I will say, like the only thing that like I think like really, really played well was Rise of Tomb Raider.
Yeah, that looks really great, and I just recently played through the first new Tomb Raider game. That was a really fun game.
It's sitting on my shelf. I just haven't played it yet. Good.
What? It's so good. It's like it plays. I'll put it like this: it plays like The Last of Us, but it doesn't stand anything like it. It's its own unique story, but it plays just a lot like The Last of Us.
I mean, does it play like Uncharted, like more so?
I've actually never played Uncharted.
Okay.
But
Because Uncharted was sort of like, let's do Tomb Raider, and then Tomb Raider, the reboot, everyone says it's like, let's do Uncharted. So it's really just a weird circle of cannibalization. Kind of like Ratchet and Clank, the game, the movie, the game. So
I don't know. I've never played Uncharted. That is I know that they just recently announced that they're going to be porting all the Uncharted games into PS4, which I'm not a Sony fan. I really don't like Sony. I don't really like PlayStation.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't like them at all.
Tell us more about this, Derrick.
I'm not gonna.
No. We're here to listen, buddy.
So how about that weather that we've had?
So you're probably mad at me when I can say that just like based on 3 announcements alone, Sony won the day.
Do we really have to count winners?
We don't have
I
to.
think so. I think we do.
I actually didn't even watch any of the Sony press conference as well. I literally only watched Xbox stuff. What did Sony announce?
So I haven't, full disclosure, I have not watched it either. But just by sheer factor of them announcing that Last Guardian is finally coming out, they are remaking an actual HD version of Final Fantasy VII, and they are doing Shenmue III.
You literally spoke a bunch of Greek and then said Final Fantasy VII. I don't know what the fuck you just said except for Final Fantasy VII. What the fuck is The Last Guardian? What the fuck is Shiminu? What the fuck is that?
Shenmue.
What the fuck is
like-
Shenmue?
That's I'm looking for some sailors.
That's what
what that game is.
That's what it translates to.
Yes.
I'm looking for some sailors.
Shenmue? I'm looking for some sailors?
No, it was a line that was in one of the games.
Oh, okay. Shenmue, I'm looking for some sailors.
So what is The Last Guardian, was that the one with like the weird fox chicken thing?
Yes, the dog, the bird, the little kid.
The dog, the kid.
Yes.
the
They
goat.
described it as a cat chicken. I was like, no, that's a dog.
That is a dog.
That is a dog, sir.
That thing
You watch
goes
your-
bark, bark, bagok.
You watch your fucking mouth, sir. That is a puppy. Yeah, that's by the same studio that made Shadow of the Colossus, which I've never played it, but I watched my brother play, and it legitimately looked really fun. It looked kind of like a drag from time to time, but it looked like it was really fun. And I know how it ends, and the ending is just
sad.
Well,
Makes
actually,
you hurt.
well, when you think about it, it's just like a really normal Japanesey kind of ending to something that just makes no fucking sense.
It does make sense. The dude was getting used by the Shadow Man. He wasn't reviving his woman.
Clearly,
That wasn't happening.
Clearly, I don't know what happened. I thought that it was like the woman got brought back to life and then he was a baby.
Well, I mean, like that.
Is that what happens?
A little bit of it's there, but I mean, like it was the whole thing was.
Spoiler alert, by the way.
Oh yeah, spoilers.
Spoiler alert.
But yeah, like the unknown godly voice is just like, kill the Colossi and I'll bring your woman back. But like all it was doing was like infesting him with like darkness.
Darkness. No parents.
Thank you, Batman.
You're welcome.
I don't know. It's just the Last Guardian. That's what it's called.
Last Guardian.
The Last Guardian just does not look appealing to me because the Shadow of Colossus, like, it's very like what, the Shadow of the Colossus, it's got clear defined points where you're going to be fighting just these Colossus or Colossi rather. What's the point of Last Guardian? Like
You're escaping with the Last Guardian from a bunch of people who want to keep you and the Guardian enslaved. So you're going to be fighting off people and guards and stuff. I think that's right. I think I read a synopsis because the last Game Gush, you were talking about the Last Guardian, And so I wanted to make sure I was like doing B-roll jokes right, and so I read up on it, and I think. But that's also the article that I read also said it was a cat chicken, and so I think I'm probably getting some misinformation.
I think based on that.
I
only read the one article. I mean, man, we didn't have time.
I think that entire trailer
And
was
that's
just
actually-
misinformation.
That's actually why the penultimate Our Guardian joke, like the B-roll, I use like the weird looking cat thing.
Oh,
is
that's
because-
the joke. Haha, I get it now.
Because I thought it was just like the penultimate, so it's the final, like next to last thing. So it was like, let's take away one of these things. It's like since it's a cat chicken, I'll just make it a cat. And now it would have been a dog, like a dog with an underbite.
You're far more clever than I am.
Adam's a clever guy.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Yep. Thanks for your smart humor.
I mean, like I sat down and I tried to watch all the trailer for The Last Guardian, and I got like 5 minutes into it. And I'm just like, man, this is boring. This just doesn't look like it has fluid mechanics, and it looks like one of those things it's gonna be like, I'm gonna want to go a certain way, and then the controls are gonna be too sensitive where I just jump off a cliff and fucking die several times.
I mean, you're probably also watching like early footage. It's been in development for a while, but it's still in development.
it's coming out next year. They brought it back. It's coming out next year. But I mean, yeah, it's been in development since like the PS3 days, and it just disappeared. Like I think they first announced it in 2000 and either 2006 or 2007.
Jesus.
And then it disappeared forever. Forever. Now it's back. And everybody's happy except for you.
Because Derrick doesn't like Sony.
I don't like Sony.
You don't.
I don't.
Will we ever find out that backstory?
I mean, I'll put it in a very brief, summary. Sony has always had this weird, like, aura about themselves where they just have always been this company that claims to be on the cutting edge, but all they really do is just ramp up current technology and bullshit. And I'm probably completely wrong, but I don't know.
They do have a penchant for copying Nintendo.
Yeah, that's just what they do. They try to adultize Nintendo stuff and make it more cool and hip, and then it's just they've always rubbed me the wrong way.
Insert Sony motion control joke here for the adult content.
Yeah, no, seriously, it's suck a dick. I got where you were going with that, but okay, so
I realized I didn't say anything, and I just gave you suggestive looks that aren't going to translate to the final product of this podcast.
Which is why a video podcast would be perfect.
A video podcast costs money.
So let's start a Kickstarter right here, right now, for the...
hey guys, we're a little podcast based out of Austin, Texas. We'd
It's our first episode. We have big dreams. We're going to shoot on the red. Give us money.
we need $150,000.
Yeah, everybody's giving their money to Shenmue 3 right now.
What the fuck is Shenmue 3?
So Shenmue is a game where you play as
Who
an
the fuck
Asian
is
dude.
Shenmue?
We're looking for sailors. He just told you this.
You're not a good salesman.
I'm
right
not a
now.
good salesman, but
Shoot, come on.
The world.
No, man. You just gotta say it the right way. Like Shenmue 3. We're looking for sailors. Boom.
We're looking for sailors. Boom.
Yeah,
Give me a mojito, brah.
but they're doing a Kickstarter for it. So it's like it's a really weird thing. And this is actually something that I'm a little bit worried about, because this is the first time that you have like a Kickstarter that's also weirdly backed by like a major like publisher. But like basically they needed to get $2 million in order for the project to move forward. But like now that the project's moving forward, because they got $2 million like immediately, like Sony's also throwing them a lot of money as well.
I see.
So
they really don't need a Kickstarter. They just
it's
they want
basically like
publicity.
it's a publicity stunt, and it's like a glorified like pre-order.
Well, I mean,
And
Kickstarter is pretty good for publicity. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like that's what it does better than even money is like publicity. Because like, if you put money into a game, you're gonna remember that. You're like, oh shit, I gave this thing money. Hopefully, it's good. I'm gonna buy it.
on a big scale.
And
But,
I mean, and that's the way.
You know,
like,
even on a small scale.
yeah, good point.
is it's you get hyped right now. It's like we haven't seen Shenmue in ages. Shenmue 3. It's not even just pre-order now. It is.
You know what?
Go
You
to
haven't-
Kickstarter, back it, or it's not happening.
You know what you haven't done yet?
What?
You haven't explained what fucking Shenmue
Looking
is.
for sailors.
Like, okay, you've said that 3 times. Is this the Sea of Thieves Japanese edition?
No, now that we've seen it 3 times, it's like a Beetlejuice. It's gonna appear. You're gonna understand.
Yeah.
Boom. Now you get it.
No, this ain't fucking Beetlejuice. This ain't fucking Beetlejuice at all. What the fuck is this game about?
So let's talk about Dishonored 2.
I'm gonna shoot you in the fucking head. You piece of shit.
Actually, Larry, I'm kind of curious too. What the fuck is this game?
You see? Motherfucker! Motherfucker!
Now it's just more fun to let you guys ride the mystique.
I will come over there and skull fuck you to death, sir.
God damn it, Derrick.
Explicit tag.
Explicit tag.
Was that ever a question?
No, but
didn't fucking
I feel
think
like
so.
I feel like they need to invent a new thing just for you.
Damn fucking right they should.
Dixon tag.
Dixon tag.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Anyway, so what is
How do you spell?
Dishonored 2? It's awesome.
I'm gonna
So
punch
you get to play.
Seriously, Larry.
Larry. Okay, I have a better question. How do you spell it?
SHEN
See, this might keep you around, Adam.
MU3.
Shen MU.
MU. Maybe.
Shenmue 3? Is that?
Shenmue 3.
all
Okay,
of you
okay.
at home
And
are
there's
wondering how I'm
MUE.
taking
Doesn't
this.
matter.
I'm using
Google
rum
is
to cool off my
smarter than
headache.
you.
Google is smarter than me.
Okay, first off, here's a picture, Derrick. There's a picture. No, I haven't read the article yet. I'll tell you. So, Larry, like you can be like do your diversion. I'm gonna cut in the middle of it and explain what this game is. So enjoy it while it lasts.
Wait. You're gonna cut what diversion?
No. Just go.
Oh, I can go ahead and start talking about.
Shh. Talk about Dishonored 2.
Oh, I can start talking about Dishonored 2.
Yeah.
Dishonored 2.
the Bethesda game.
The Bethesda game.
Oh,
Dishonored's
The
amazing.
trailer looks amazing.
Never.
It's
played,
amazing.
I played
you
like
get to play
first-
as a lady and an assassin because unlike Ubisoft, they can do that.
I mean, there are some like Assassin's Creed games where you played as a woman on the Vita.
Yeah, Aveline. And the new Assassin's Creed game, which
China.
except that they're like no. I mean the New England one. Yeah.
Oh, the New England one.
Yes,
Or
two
England, not New
protagonists,
England.
brother and sister. One is a lady, and they're not using her in marketing. And Dishonored 2 was just like, here's a trailer, there's a lady. Oh, that guy from the first game, yeah, he's back too. Lady! It's great. Yes.
I played I played like the first level of. I actually had Dishonored on my Xbox 360, but then my hard drive crashed and I wasn't able to finish it.
Dishonored is, I love that game. And
Yeah,
it's like I went
I've-
through, like all the powers are cool, and it's like it's more fun to sneak around.
I've
heard.
started playing it. I think I actually got it for like the games for gold, and I started playing it. I just haven't like. I didn't go past the first level.
Awesome.
Was it on 360 or Xbox One?
Yeah, 360. They're putting it on Xbox One.
Okay,
That's also part of it too.
Yeah, then that's why. That's
yes,
why I didn't
it's coming
finish
out
it.
in the fall with like all the DLC and stuff. I probably won't get it again.
My like 8-year-old hard drive crashed.
Oh, that's so sad.
I know,
Oh.
but yeah, no, it was really fun. I love the mechanics of it. So that was part of the Sony.
That was a part of Bethesda.
Okay,
just
I went.
Bethesda's
By the
own or
way,
something?
I went through 2 different articles for like Shenmue 3.
Uh-huh.
One of them was just like it smashed your record, and that's all it said about it. The other one's just like here's like the story. This guy goes to a village. I'm like, yeah, whatever. What about the gameplay? What kind of game is it? And like they didn't like gameplay. It was blank. Like the gameplay section doesn't exist.
Like, okay,
And so Shenmue 3, 5 things you need to know. Let's see if this actually answers any questions that Larry.
please.
Part 1.
Hey, before
It has an E at the end.
before we start this, Larry, if this doesn't answer any of my questions, I will lose all respect for you and punch you.
What,
Go
this
ahead.
article that I didn't write?
Yeah, because you're not helping me.
Sailors!
Okay, part 1.
You're a piece of shit.
Wait. What is Shenmue? Okay, Shenmue 3 is not a remake, nor is it something that another company is picking up and bringing back to life. Good to know.
Because it was a Sega game.
On the Kickstarter page, the team is adamant that... Okay, I'm going to skip that. Nope, it's back in Kickstarter.
$2
Beta
million
access.
on the table immediately. Sailors.
I hate you so much, Larry.
This isn't saying anything.
What the Larry?
Wait. We'll see new fighting mechanics, but there is classic elements of the game.
There's fighting in a game.
The
Big
new game
fucking
starts in China where Ryo is searching for his father's killer. The game takes place... Okay, so is it an RPG? Man, this isn't saying anything. What the
Just put your money on Kickstarter right now. You'll find out later.
Larry?
No,
Yeah?
no.
Please,
This is dumb.
I'm
What is...
begging you very, very kindly. Please tell me what Shenmue 3 is about.
Okay, wait. Okay, Shenmue is an open-world action-adventure video game developed by Sega AM2, produced and directed by Yu Suzuki, and published by Sega for the Dreamcast in 1999. This is Shenmue 3. It was canceled for a long time. Somebody's father was killed. He's back in China, and they're fucking looking for sailors. The end.
Well, all right, that actually.
Can I let you in on a secret? I've
What?
never played Shenmue.
I'm gonna kick your fucking ass! I'm gonna murder you in your fucking sleep. You hear me, you little whore?
Derek, next time you scream, lean back, so that way you don't peek.
How's this for you, you little piece of shit?
No, wait, you echo. Just don't yell.
There are several ways that I can kill you, Larry. I'll have you know.
So, like, you can actually turn this into a police report, right? Like, Derek threatened my life.
Yeah, it's on the internet. That's where all the real threats happen.
Hey, Larry, I'll put it like this.
Yo,
I ain't afraid to go back to jail.
I'll put it like this. I ain't afraid of no ghost.
Not even your
Ghostbusters
own.
coming out next year.
Not even your own.
Women isn't fighting ghosts.
Isn't Chris Pratt gonna be in that movie? He's like their male
Yeah, he's their
he's
their
their secretary.
he's not a
secretary.
woman.
Yeah.
He's their secretary.
That's awesome.
Yep.
What?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And Kate McKinnon's gonna be in it.
Kate McKinnon's gonna be Chris Pratt's boss
I still want to kill you, Larry.
because I don't know what Shenmue is. All right,
Yeah,
we're
you
actually,
you could have just said, I don't know what Shenmue is.
but it's more fun this way. It's more fun.
Nobody knows what Shenmue is. Shenmue doesn't know what Shenmue is.
Shenmue has a bad case of amnesia.
And he's
Anyway.
that's why he can't find the sailors. That's why he's looking for him.
Anyway,
We're actually getting pretty close to wrapping up here.
we actually probably should.
So I guess what is your favorite E3 game that you saw? What's the thing you're most excited about?
That's a really tough call. Sea of Thieves looked really good, but the Long Dark Day, I wish we could have seen more about that, because that looked like it would have been really, really cool.
Okay, I actually don't know anything about this. Can you?
The Long Dark Day is, the way that they put it is that it's just a survival game. And the trailer, basically, it starts out as, there's no dialogue throughout this entire thing, and it just has like, the trailer starts out, it's, you see a sign that says day 1, and you basically follow this guy's like path through the woods as he's just surviving. It's not like a zombie survivor thing. It's not like a post-apocalyptic thing. It's just a
It's
guy.
not even Minecraft.
It's not even Minecraft. It's just a guy surviving in the woods, and something about that just really, like, you see him, he ends up getting injured by a wolf, and he ends up having to like patch himself up, and it's like the mechanic isn't like one of those things where like, you can heal yourself pretty much instantaneously. You see that over the course of a couple of days, he's healing himself, and you have to
That sounds really cool.
You have to navigate.
I'm on board.
You have to navigate around these obstacles. Like, oh hey, this wolf gnarled on my leg. I can't exactly go out and forage right now because I got this, this wonky ass leg. And then he, there's crafting in it. You see that he crafts a bow and he crafts bullets for a rifle. You see him hunt, and it looks very, very interesting. And I wish we could have seen more about it. So I guess my ties for it are Sea of Thieves and The Long Dark Day. And I'm pretty sure I'm saying that name wrong. Like, I'm pretty sure it's not called The Long Dark Day, but I think that's what it's called. But those would be my two big ones, because those are like the new EP that I'm looking for.
That's fair. New IP. You looking for a short record? Long Dark Day. It's where I put my cares away.
Long
Track
Dark
2.
Day does sound like a.
Does sound like a
band name.
It does sound like an Alice Cooper record.
And then track 2. Sea of Thieves, Pirate Man. And then it's over because that's the length of an EP.
At any rate, what
Oh, thank you. I like your pity. It makes me feel good
Oh
inside.
God.
it makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside.
And so, Larry, your favorites?
Mine, I'm a tool, so let's go like Fallout 3, Kingdom Hearts 3.
I mean, Fallout 4.
No, Fallout 3. Really excited for that game. Came out 7 years ago.
I don't.
Fallout 4, Kingdom Hearts 3.
I was in high school when that game came out. I remember when it came out.
Yeah, I was in high school too. I played a lot of that game. A ton. A megaton, and then it blew up. Boom. Like No, don't throw stuff at me. That sounds painful.
It was a cell phone.
I mean, like, I like that Fallout 4, there was so much stuff that was shown. And, like, everything about it, it's not even just like, hey, we're doing more of the same. It's like, there's a ton in this game, customizing forever. Mind-blowing, just, like, PC mods are going to be able to transfer to the Xbox One. Crazy.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
wow.
the mods.
Yes.
Yes.
The mods. Oh, man. Yes.
Well, we can do it.
Yeah, we can. Yeah. Any mods that are made on PC can't make mods on Xbox One, but PC mods can be transferred to the Xbox One.
Holy shit!
We'll make that game last a billion years.
Yeah, Morrowind's still going on because
Also, it's coming out this year,
like 2015.
2015.
Like
They showed it off like 2 weeks before E3. Then they showed 15 minutes of it, and they're like, comes out in November.
that's something that I noticed about this E3. Like this E3, as opposed to like every other E3, I've seen more trailers that said, "Oh yeah, it's coming out this year." Like normally when you see shit like new stuff, they're like, "Oh yeah, this isn't coming out for like 4 or 5 years."
Right.
But like, I guess it's just like a new marketing ploy where it's like, you need to keep the memory of it fresh, or else it's just, our stupid ADD cell phone society. We can't keep track of anything.
Deep thoughts with Derrick Dixon next time on.
What are your favorite games?
My favorite games are.
Yeah, we're not done yet.
Oh, I know we were done. I was just. It was a funny moment. You ruined it.
I thought you were trying to wrap up.
No.
I thought you were trying to.
Next time on game. Boop. Okay. Favorite games. I don't know. It's tough. I'm gonna go with Shenmue 3. Hey, his father was killed in China. He's in China now looking for sailors. What's gonna happen to this guy?
So basically, the synopsis that we have for that is we don't know what the fuck we're doing, right?
We don't know what's going on.
Right.
But in all seriousness, I would say I'm actually interested to see what Recor becomes. Because I feel like Recor could be really cool. Because it's a Metroid Prime guy, yes.
And Inafune.
And then...
and Fune.
And it looks a lot better than Mighty Number 9. It's like, oh, hey.
Oh, yeah, Mighty Number 9 looks stupid.
Mighty Number 9 is just Mega Man. So with
Mighty Number 9 was like Mega Man mixed with Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland. That's actually exactly what it was.
That's cool.
But not in a good way.
And the other one I'm most excited for is Mass Effect Andromeda. I was actually not a huge fan of the trailer itself.
I'm so excited
because
for that.
it's a teaser trailer, but it was also kind of like, I feel like if you were at the press conference and you didn't know what it was, it'd be more exciting to see it then. But it's just the fact that we're getting another Mass Effect game and
female Krogan squad member.
Do you?
What?
I didn't notice that.
Oh, you didn't see that?
I didn't see that.
Oh yeah, if you like in the trailer when you see him like he's running down the hill and he pulls out his Omni tool, you'll see like very clearly there's just a female Krogan squad member.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
so we do
awesome.
with the Krogans. I didn't notice that. Okay, that's nice. I'm just wondering what that's game going to be about, because it's like I just feel like they're doing the smart move. Like, of course, Shepard's done, and like they're leaving the Milky Way because like there's 3 different catastrophic things that happens to the Milky Way at the end of the game. Like either everyone is now 0.0000001% Shepard, which is like I think the best part, or all like the Reapers are now under control, or all the Reapers and synthetics are dead. And so you have 3 distinct things. All the Milky Way is like radically changed. It's good to like get the fuck out of the Milky Way, go to Andromeda. So I'm excited for that.
It's funny though. It's funny though because that's there's no way that they're going to be able to avoid that in the game. Like there's going to be. I'm curious about how they handle that. Like I'm pretty sure like at the beginning of Mass Effect Andromeda, you're going to have to say, oh yeah, what choice did you make at the end of Mass Effect 3?
That's true.
You're just going to have to, because there's no way.
Or they're going to just like troll the fans and be like, you totally did this. Like they're just going to pick one. I mean, it's the sake of starting a fresh new story. Like you're going to have you have to kind of start with a blank slate where it's just like your previous choices, it doesn't matter because like this is a new story. Hey guys, it's okay guys, because it's not a remake. It's not a sequel. It's not a prequel. It just it's there.
It's a new thing.
It's a new thing.
Inside the same universe.
Can we play as an Elcor this time? Please.
That would
Badassedly.
That would
Shepard. I will take care of him for you.
Dude, do you know no, not guns. Elcor go into battle
with just cannons on their back.
With rocket cannons strapped to their backs.
Like that's how
they
fight.
Can spin around and use to jump.
Yeah.
Rocket jump?
Rocket jump.
Yeah, yeah, I know. I want to play. I want to play as an Elcor really bad.
I was telling Larry, I want to play as like the jelly dudes that can that talk with light.
The Hanar. That's their name.
Hanar, and they can read your thoughts. I really don't want to play as them.
This
kidding,
one,
but like, they're just kind of weird. Anyway. This one likes your shirt. I don't know.
That's the best you got.
This one recognizes the problem in this and believes we should wrap this up.
All right. Well, I think this was a good first episode of Inaugural.
Otherwise,
Inaugural.
Should we spitball better names before we go?
All right. So lightning round.
Lightning round. The Smooky Whoopers.
Okay, guys, we got it.
No. I got it.
You got one?
Omission of guilt,
Omission of guilt.
because I'm gonna murder you in your sleep.
God damn it,
Oh,
Derrick.
come on.
Derrick, stop it.
What?
This is not lightning. This is like slow molasses. Lightning round. Lightning cast.
Action News 5.
Foxy Man and his friends hanging out playing games. The podcast.
Game Groovers.
Goob Gamers.
Game Gush podcast. Boom, done.
Game Groovers podcast. Boom, done.
Boom Done, is that part of the name?
Boom, done is part of it. Like it's
Boom
comma, boom,
done.
Boom.
comma, done.
No. It shouldn't be boom, comma, done. It should be boom, done.
No, we're
One
doing
word.
the Oxford comma here.
The Oxford comma.
The Oxford
That's for
comma.
a list. This is an Oxford comma.
No. This is a list.
Oh,
It's
it's a
game.
list.
I'm gonna go ahead and put a stop to this right now.
No.
Definitive no.
No.
Who
Yes.
died and put you in charge? Oh, that's right, Larry, because you're gonna kill him. Ah, see, I made the joke for you. See how funny murder jokes are,
They're
everybody?
great. I love murder jokes.
Explicit tag.
Especially when they involve Larry while he's being a jackass.
God damn it, Derrick.
I helped you broaden your horizons by learning about Shenmue.
I hate you.
So Larry, do you think we're gonna have the guy back on this podcast again?
Oh, no, man.
Hey, I know where you live.
You are where I live.
Yeah. And I live right
All right, so
up
next
there.
time on the Game Gush podcast.
Next time on Goob Gabbers. Next time
time
on the
on-
inaugural.
Next time on Omission of Guilt.
you subscribe. The end. Bye.
Wait, why are we subscribing? What if it's on iTunes? You can't subscribe to that, can you?
Yes, you
Yeah.
can.
Oh, I guess you can. Yeah, I do that.
Podcast.
Yeah.
Dippo.
Hey, next time, more stuff.
And leave a message after the beep.
Messages or comments. Love you. Mwah, mwah.